Some good sledding weather out there as we've covered the ground with snow. And, you know, over the last 13 days or so, we've had a lot of cloudy ones out there, and it was a nice break on Sunday. But we're right back to cloudy. We're right back to periods of light snow that's going to continue to keep winter travel conditions across the area. Nothing too big, though. And an update on that holiday travel forecast. Number one, we have canceled the first alert weather days, but we're still expecting a chance for some light snow and mix to work its way across the region as we go through Wednesday night and into your Thanksgiving morning. We could have some areas getting some breezy or gusty winds as well. So typical and seasonal wintry travel conditions are expected out there. So that means a few slippery spots, and we'll keep you ahead of the game there. But as far as the magnitude of this system, looks less impactful than it did in the early weekend and late last week. 23 now at Hector and Moorheads Airport. The wind, how about that? We don't say calm very often, but that's what it is. So we take a look around the region. Grand Forks here 24, 19 Roseau, and a 21-degree reading in Langdon this hour. That's the same thing we have in Fergus Falls. So uniform temperatures across our area. The warm spots are in the mid to upper 20s, 27 in Hallock. As we take a look at that radar, here's the batch of snow. It's north of Minot, moving in on the Bottineau area, not far from Rugby, and a few flakes showing up here in the Candu, Rock Lake area, and Starkweather as we head into the evening hours. That's where things will begin. Where's all this heading? Well, it's moving from west to east pretty uniformly right now, and it's staying north of Highway 2 for the most part. And your hour-by-hour forecast shows that that's where the chances will be the greatest for seeing some snow this evening. In fact, by the 10 o'clock hour, you see here that it's still not quite to the Red River Valley. Northeast North Dakota will be getting some light accumulations. Now, this is a pretty fast moving little weather wiggle, and as it works its way across the international border, it's not going to leave deep snow behind, but again, it's going to reinforce the slippery across the area. The blue wind arrows show southerly breezes, only 15 miles per hour as this hiccup works its way through. Now, I pause this at 4 in the morning, showing that it's mainly out of here. It does expand southward as it moves east. And with that, if we're going to see snow showers here in Fargo and in Grand Forks, it'll be around that midnight hour, and then it moves primarily into northwest and central parts of Minnesota. But then we turn our attention to some areas of fog behind this system. Check out these temperatures to start your day. We're not far from 20 degrees, 15 to 20 for most. A little bit of patchy fog out there. And then, how about your day? Well, Tuesday is looking pretty terrific. The fog exits out to the east. We'll see some sun in the midday. Once again, wow, that makes almost, well, a whole day of it. And then in the evening hours, check this out. South winds, temperatures that'll be in the 30s in the afternoon, melting some snow. That's going to lace the atmosphere with moisture. As we cool off, it looks like we'll have a fog chance across the area for Tuesday night. So remember, fog and flakes in the forecast. How many flakes? Well, broom-worthy flakes along 200 and up to Highway 2. North of Highway 2, we could see areas getting an inch, maybe a little bit more, and that's it. So take it slow, give yourself extra time. In the Northern Valley, in Fargo, we'll be in the mid and upper teens through the morning hours. We'll see some midday sun. How about 30s for your afternoon? That will feel spectacular. Not much in the way of wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures out to the east a little bit cooler as we go through the afternoon hours, mid and upper 20s, but we'll have some 30 to 35 degree weather down in the southeast. So the 7-day planner, you need to gather all your food out there and get yourself ready. This here is Gus the squirrel. He is really working overtime. Is Gus trying to tell us something? Sherry, thanks for sharing your video here of Gus. Planning forecast. Gus, you can slow it down just a couple of notches. The sugar cubes and caffeine, not necessary. Low to mid 30s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. How about Saturday? Looking pretty good. So whether you're traveling to or fro, as we head through the Thanksgiving holiday, it looks pretty good. Typical wintry, slippery conditions in the early day.
Do you know how many times we've told you to knock off the caffeine and sugar cubes?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Up next, what's been approved to help in delaying type 1 diabetes?